It was New Year's Day, and I was watching the Rose Bowl. At halftime, I decided to go outside and take down my Christmas lights. I pulled out the trusty old stepladder and started the process. I'm not sure what happened, but the next thing I knew, I was trying to navigate a safe landing on the sidewalk. I got up with the intention of continuing my mission, but I noticed a sharp pain in my left lower leg as I tried to climb the ladder. That was not going to work. So, thinking it was a sprain, I replaced my moccasins with my combat boots, laced snugly. A couple of steps revealed that this plan was not going to work either. By this time, the window of opportunity had closed, so I resumed watching the game. I became increasingly aware that the boots were aggravating the situation as the pain increased. Understanding the priorities, I took my boots off and finished watching the game. The team I was rooting for won, which of course happened because of my loyalty. And after the post-game activities were complete, we went to the emergency room. A radial fracture of my tibia, just above the ankle, was the diagnosis. Fortunately, it only required a walking cast, so things could have been worse. I didn't have any idea that the new year was going to begin with a broken leg. I, for one, am so happy that we don't know the future, and we don't need to fear it. Our culture is drifting away from the Christian faith on which it was founded, but that's no different than in any other culture in history. Even Israel abandoned its faith and suffered consequences. Every culture is born, rises in influence, and fades away, leaving its people with the memories of the glory years or the good old days. Britain and the Soviet Union are a couple of the most recent examples. Britain was the greatest of all empires. It controlled nearly 1/4 of the entire world's land mass and people. Its demise began with the secession of the 13 colonies in the New World, and Hong Kong is the latest loss. Today, it has little influence on the world it once dominated. Is it any wonder why Jesus did not set up his kingdom on earth? Jesus said, "My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders. But now my kingdom is from another place." That's John 18:36. In every earthly kingdom, they become corrupt and they die. His earthly church was once strong in Rome and in Europe and in the United States, but we're currently following those earlier patterns of earthly systems. While the church contracts here, it's expanding in other places, crossing borders of kingdoms without notice. All the while it continues to grow. Not everyone who says to me, "Lord, Lord," will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. That's Matthew 7:21, the words of Jesus. We don't have a flag or an accent. We have an attractive behavior of self-giving that imitates our King. We can be fearless as we explore the unknown today. We are bought with a price. Enjoy your citizenship today. Bye-bye.